TimeBank believes in a banking future with more for every entrepreneur. Start paying less and getting more. With TimeBank, you've got this.
Welcome back to another episode of Small Business Evolution. I am Nontobeko Gumede. Now, the lack of access to markets and technology are just some of the constraints preventing SMEs from scaling up. The acceleration of e-commerce, however, has provided various opportunities to small businesses in reaching their customers efficiently and increasing sales. With an 11-year lead, Takealot has become the biggest online retailer in South Africa, currently housing about 8,000 entrepreneurs and sellers. Joining me in studio to shed light on this digital takeover is the CEO of Takealot, Frederick Zeitsman. Frederick, welcome and thank you so much for joining us. You have gone from 124 sellers in 2014 to around 8,000 sellers now. I can just imagine that journey of being at the place that you are at now in creating such a digital marketplace. Can you please just briefly touch on that journey itself and some of the biggest challenges that you've encountered so far?
It's been quite a journey for us at Takealot. I remember back in 2014, we really needed to convince people and customers about what e-commerce is. And we've gone so far on that journey, getting marketplace sellers onto our platform. I think the base technological platform that needed to be built was probably the hardest, getting a scalable platform for sellers and customers. That's been a hard underbuild that we needed to do.
Yes,
and then I guess a big marketing job, both on the seller and the customer side, to promote e-commerce to customers and sellers.
Frederick, many entrepreneurs are sharing their testimonials on social media on how they've made their first million from being a vendor or seller in the e-commerce platform itself. But some have complained that sellers that are making 500,000 per month in sales sort of get more attention and support and are moved up to like special tiers as compared to those who are much smaller and making 20,000 Rand and less. How true is this? And can you please just explain the process altogether?
Sure. So I think one thing that we've always held true is that we didn't discriminate to sellers based on their size. We view everyone the same. The technology that we built is rolled out democratically to all sellers. So we do see value in every single seller. It's actually the long tail, smaller seller that brings the uniqueness, the differentiation, and the exciting product to our platform that consumers really can't find elsewhere. And in terms of how we go about doing that, we build scalable software solutions that serves all. Misconceptions might be present in the market, but surely we do not look at sellers based on their size. We look at the uniqueness of the products that they sell and promoting products on our platform.
Frederick, when it comes to challenges that may be experienced by the end user, whether it be the lateness of deliveries itself, how does the company deal with such challenges? What are the systems that you've set in place to encounter this problem?
Yes, so setting out building an e-commerce business, I think we realized very soon that the last mile and delivery experience of the customer is sacrosanct. That's something that we've diligently built into our own business, that we deliver all our goods. 99% of the goods we deliver ourselves, meaning we control that experience. However, we do keep that as our biggest North Star, is our late rates and our metrics. So anything that impedes on the customer experience, whether it's internal failures by Takealot or failures by sellers to ship products to us, we take it very seriously to ensure the customer experience stays intact.
From the seller point of view, how do you ensure that entrepreneurs are indeed reliable, accountable? Because I'm hearing that sometimes they can be banned if there's an error on their side as well.
Yeah, so I think it all starts with education. So when we onboard sellers, we've got quite a robust onboarding process and system that educates them, makes them aware of the challenges of being a seller and empowering them. And at the same time, our systems are quite easy to use, they are intuitive, and we actually warn you a couple of times before we take action on your account. Again, just to circle back to my previous point, we hold the customer experience very high. And therefore, even our own retail business, when we reach SOPs, we take the same action that we would with sellers.
With regards to just enabling or being open to competition as well, because you have shared in a number of media outlets that you have a very warm welcome to various competitors such as Amazon and EveryShop. Does this sort of like ease off the label that has been placed on you as a bully by the Competition Commission?
Look, I think we reserve our comments on the word bully. I think what we've set ourselves to do is to build a robust and a scalable and a sustainable business from which all our stakeholders benefit. We try to put the customer first, solve for the customer. Competition, I think, to your earlier point, would be beneficial because not that we don't have competition, we compete against a massive retail market. We compete against the incumbent bricks and mortar businesses, which is 10 times our size. However, we focus on the customer and we welcome competition in the e-commerce space wherever it comes from because we want digital adoption. We want the consumer to adopt shopping from their app, shopping from their phone. That benefits all parties involved, and I think it just serves the customer in South Africa as well as the SME market.
You've placed an importance on customer experience. The customer is always right. But you have recently just hosted a marketplace business acceleration that also focuses on, the SME and the entrepreneur itself. So how does these platforms help to nurture the entrepreneurs and sellers that are on your online platform?
Yeah, so the genesis of our accelerator program, if I can speak to that briefly, comes from really internal conviction of hearing the stories of at grassroots level, what we are enabling, people being able to buy their go-go house, being able to put their kids in school. So we realized that we need to intervene and we need to help and enable these businesses to digitalize quicker, to grow quicker. And the constraints are clear. It's skills, it's resources, in financial resources. So Takealot has now taken a step towards enabling more outside the context of our normal business as usual business. And it's a fantastic journey to be on. We love the stories. We see the resilience of our entrepreneurs in our country. And really, I think it's boosted our morale.
Well, thank you so much, Frederick, for joining us.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
That was the CEO of Takealot, Frederick Zietsman. Until next time, goodbye.
TymeBank believes in a banking future with more for every entrepreneur. Start paying less and getting more. With TymeBank, you've got this.